Cigar Audit. Matt, Mateo, and Edward here to review the Cohiba Siglo IV from good old Cuba. So this is a definitely a sought after cigar. The Siglo IV and the Siglo VI are some of the most sought afters, maybe with the exception of the Bahiques. Ed, what does your cigar look and feel like?
It's very well constructed, pretty fully packed. Slight musty smell.
Yeah.
Not overbearing. Cap looks good. Triple cap.
Yeah, mine's got a little bit of a slightly waxy feel to it. There's a little waxy.
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah, it's got a little waxiness to it. If you smell the foot has a lot more musty barnyard aroma to it than the wrapper does, which is interesting. But constructed pretty well, really tight seams here. What about you?
Same, good construction, same smells that you just mentioned. Looks good.
Yeah, that's pretty tight.
Slight blemish here
Yep.
on the side, but overall it looks like it's very well constructed.
Cool.
Minimal veins.
You even have a little bit of plume coming on yours, so they haven't even been in there that long. So that's exciting. So let's get them cut up. This is not going well. Bad idea to do 2 reviews in one day. Anyway, pre-light brawl, I definitely get a hay and almost like a lemongrass. Yeah, that's what I'm getting primarily. A hay earth. What about you, Ed?
Same. Big open draw. Not too open though.
Yeah, mine's perfect. Perfect resistance. Resistance is futile. What about you?
Mine has a lot of resistance. I don't know if I didn't cut quite deep enough, maybe.
Yeah, you have a little bit of room if you want.
I might try to recut.
Yeah, mine's got just the perfect amount, just what you want. And to note, mine does have a little crack on the foot. Not sure if that's from the boxing or from me. So the this particular cigar is a 46 ring gauge by 5.6 inches. So this is one of my perfect size cigars. I like the 46 ring gauge myself. So, how you doing?
That's only 5.6 inches.
It's 5.6 inches.
That's depressing. Sweet.
Yeah.
Tasty.
Yeah, I'm getting a sweeter toasted shortbread or something like that. It's good.
Even the
Toasted
retro,
Like
the retro hail is pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's like a
Just a little bit of spice.
little toastiness to it, but that's good.
It's like wheat.
Wheat.
The smoke is very chewy.
Yeah, very thick. And you know, it has a waxy
Dude, that
feel
just
to
sets
it.
you up.
What?
The smoke's very chewy.
I see what you did there.
And it's a waxy feel to the wrapper, but it almost feels oily in the mouth. Does that make sense? So first thoughts, Ed?
Well, like I said, the smoke's very chewy, very thick. Yeah. And, you know, typical Cohiba, not real strong yet. Probably medium, and in the hay, in the honey, and a little earthy tobacco.
Yeah, I'm getting the same thing. You know, the first light had a little bit of sweetness to it, beyond honey, almost like a shortbread cookie. It was really good, but definitely that hay, a little bit of earthiness to it, a little bit of hint of honey, but I'm not getting much of it yet. What about you, Matt?
I agree.
Awesome. I'm glad you concur.
To all of that, I do concur indubitably. Yeah, start off with sweet, very little bit of spice. I definitely get the hay, maybe a little bit of honey.
I get more of the honey through the retro hail. It starts off with some white pepper and turns to honey You okay? It's having problems as usual. But so far, it's that's awesome. That's beautiful. So
You get honey through the retrohale? I just
Yeah.
get spice.
Definitely just got a lot of honey in that retro. Yeah.
yeah, it starts off with
Yeah.
white pepper and it moves to a honey.
I didn't get any white pepper, but
Yeah, I get honey through the retro.
it was like clover honey all up in my nostrils.
all up in there.
Yes.
Well, in general, a very good start, right? So we'll see how this goes in the first third. We'll be back and tell you how it was. Welcome back to Cigar Audit. Matt, Mateo, and Edward here to go over the Siglo IV of Cohiba. So I'll start with you, Mateo. Your first third, sir. How's it been?
It's been very tasty. It started off with honey and hay flavors, and then transitioned into more of a honey and toast. On the retrohale, towards the end of the first third, I started getting some pepperoncino pepper.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Like what?
No.
I'm sorry, pepperoncini.
Pepperoncini.
Yeah, I googled it just so I wouldn't mess it up, and I still messed it up. Pepperoncini, you know, the pepper that comes in the box of pizza. It's that level of spice, and it does actually kind of taste like that pepper to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my first third's been very similar. There's been a few draws where the honey was really good and very present. But definitely on the retrohale, you get that little heat to the spice. But the grassy, maybe even a little hay, lemongrass with that honey is just fantastic. But it's definitely a rich cigar, so I would say this is easily medium full for me. It started off more medium and it's kind of built up a little bit more. So, Ed?
I would agree. I normally don't taste the honey and the hay as much. However, in this stick, I can really taste it. With that spice on the retrohale, like for me, it's kind of between a white pepper and a real strong. You know how you can get a real strong cinnamon sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of
Like Big Red.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's like kind of hot and burning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hot tamale.
Like I said, very chewy smoke. You ever had a hot tamale candy?
I was just laughing at him
Oh.
in general because it's Matt.
I don't. For me, it's about a medium smoke. It's not.
I think there's a lot of flavors. I mean,
Oh,
the strength
yeah,
is not
but
hard,
A
but
lot
the
of flavors.
flavor
I don't
is.
think it's real strong.
Yeah, the flavor is medium full to me. The strength it's mild right
So
now.
mild to medium strength, and I agree the flavors they're excellent.
They're powerful flavors. It's just not a powerful cigar in regards to nicotine strength. But I just had a draw with that big blast of honey flavor. It was just amazing. It's awesome.
You like big blasts on it?
I do like my big blast of honey. But anyway, this is performing beautimous. So we'll get down further in the cigar, do all of our hard work here, and try to figure out how this tastes. Welcome back to Cigar Audit. Matt, Mateo, and Edward here to go over the second third of the Siglo IV from Cohiba. So, Mateo, what say you for your second? You have a very nice ash over there.
Thank you.
I like your ash.
I'm proud of the size of my ash.
Yeah, it's very nice. A little ashy.
Indeed.
You need some lotion?
No, thank you. I enjoy the ash.
It puts the lotion on the skin or else it gets the hose again.
And who doesn't want hose?
Anyway, your second third, sir.
My second third was quite tasty. It, I continued to have a bit of a toast flavor mostly. Not as much honey. Retrohale is most of that pepperoncini.
Pepperoncini.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
so it's very pleasant, very enjoyable.
What about you, Mr. Ed?
Still getting that sweet hay, a little bit of honey.
Mm-hmm.
So the spice really hasn't changed a whole lot, I don't think, from the previous third.
I think my retrohale's gotten sweeter.
Yeah, the spice on the retrohale I think has come down a bit.
Yeah, I think it's definitely very smooth and I'm sorry.
That was smooth too.
Did that bother you?
Yes.
Going for the titty grab.
Very smooth. I would say it's got a little. It continues to get richer throughout the cigar, so you get a little bit more deeper earth flavors, not just the grassy flavors. But I'm still getting plenty of the honey. Not maybe as much as I was in the first third, but I get more sweetness through the retrohale, like you guys were talking about. The pepper is still there, but not as much as it was. But it's just a very good, I would say, great cigar at this point. The flavors are just beautimous, and it's got that Cuban twang, as people say. It still has that Cuban flavor to it.
Home of country music.
Cuban twang,
Yep,
because the Cubans are so good at country music.
they are.
And Cuban chili.
Yeah, apparently Cuban
The
chili.
historic Cubans like to
Yeah,
cook chili.
Those Bolivarians.
Boulevardians.
Yes, yes.
But
indeed.
it's, construction's good. I had to do a touch up there for a second because honestly I let it sit a little too long, but smoke's doing well, draw's great. Finish is really clean. We didn't really talk much about the finish, but my finish is very clean. What about yours? And on that note, we'll finish this cigar and we'll let you know how the last third was. Welcome back to Cigar Audit for the last third of the Siglo IV.
Did you hit record this time?
I did hit record this
Excellent.
time, I promise. We did this before and we're doing it again for you. So Matt, your
You're
last
welcome.
third, even though you burnt your finger and nobody got to see
I burnt my finger.
Damn
Okay, I smoked it down pretty far because it was tasty.
it.
Okay.
Alright, can you remember
The
what
box
last
code.
Oh, there you go.
The box code, everyone, was Echo Oscar Tango, November of 2015.
Thank you.
My last third was predominantly a toast flavor. There was one or two times where I got a little bit of lemon zest on the draw, but it was quite sparse. However, I did experience a good bit of zest on the finish. So overall, it was a very good smoke.
Absolutely. My last third became a little bit more earthy with a lemongrass on the draw, and then I'd say about halfway through this third, lemon zest really became a big part of the draw flavors. And as it moves towards the finish, it became almost like a, I was using the term bitter, but I think tart lemon note. And even sometimes, and I didn't say this before, but sometimes a little bit of tartness on the lips. But very pleasant, enjoyed it very much. And as far as the cigar in totality, it becomes a richer cigar throughout the entire life of the cigar. So, Ed, your last third, sir.
So Matt, exactly what is a lemon zest?
We've gone.
I believe it's a large wooden ship from the Civil War era.
Oh.
I agree to disagree.
Well, when in Rome.
Exactly. Your last third.
Well, I would agree. The front end of the draw is a lemony taste, and then towards the finish it turns to a more tart lemon. It's getting a little grubby, I guess. Not maybe grubby is the wrong word, but it's not quite as clean as it was throughout the cigar, of course, because we've had to nurse this through our mishaps. That may have something to do with it, but
My bad.
overall, a very nice cigar.
All right, I'm going to start with you, Edward.
Well, we already did this.
Yeah, I know we did.
93, 94, 94, and a quarter.
So you rated a 93, sir?
Yes.
I rated a 94. Mateo.
I'm gonna change mine.
Are you?
No, not really. It's a 94. Again.
Sorry. If you haven't figured it out, I didn't turn on the camera last time.
There's a button.
What? Yeah, there's a button
record.
there. That's my bad.
We had one job.
Indeed. The one thing I will say about this cigar is most people say that they're best once they hit 5 years or older. I would say that this cigar definitely needs another year down, so I'm not touching this box until another year from now. So Thank you for watching Cigar Audit. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, leave your comments. Check us out at Instagram and Facebook. And don't forget to check out Cigar Audit.
I'd like to close with a little joke.
Of course you would.
What do you get when you mix an elephant and a rhino?
I don't know.
Elephino! So he was saying cigaraudit.com.
And
Check it
coming
out.
real soon, the Unico Velvet Rat review.
That was lost forever. We'll see you next time. See ya. Far up in there. I'm just saying. Oh!
About 7 inches.
You do a good job trimming your nose hair. I'm just saying.
Thanks. I use the Micro Turbo Touch, as seen on TV.
Is that Ron Popeil?
I don't know. I bought one at Walmart. I don't know if it's that. Oh, not at Walmart, at PJ's, but I don't know if it's that one or not.
I like buying my BJ's wholesale.